Hey everybody, I'm Wiz88 and we are playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is set in 1403 Bohemia. I am the son of a blacksmith. Well, let's get this show on the road, see what we can get into. Let's start a new game. Use this play line here. Hardcore mode. Like many others, you are not fated to live a long life and left this world before you were even baptized. Hell of a way to start. Begin a new life. Select perks. Spring gives way to winter, and the years have borne away your carefree youth. Neither have you escaped the blows of fate. Like every man judged by God, you have your crosses to bear. Okay, select at least 2. Nightmares. Have nightmares at night. All my stats will be lowered for a while. Let's also get this. Claustrophobia. When I wear a helmet, my stats go down. Attacks are weakened. Hemophilia. Bleeding is faster and harder to stop. Lowers the acquisition of experience. Oh my god. Stamina regens more slowly. Got the shakes. Affects archery, pickpocketing, and lockpicking. Tapeworm. Gotta eat more. This one's fun. In the morning you wake up in odd places because you've been sleepwalking. Brittle bones. More fall damage. This is gonna be fun, guys. Let's do this. Shit.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you sluggerbag.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Okay, here we go. Finally get to do something. Looks like I can pick my attributes here. At least a couple of them. We were chatting. Affects speech. I was dancing agility. Vitality with Vayanka and strength at the forge. I'm going to pick agility. Try to do some archery. Agility's hard to master. Speech, I could talk to people and race pretty easy. Vitality, run, jump. Strength, fighting. Yeah, I'll pick agility.
I went dancing.
Dancing?
Dancing?
With Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me.
Agility.
And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Again.
No. it's
Double
just-
it up.
Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid.
Jeez, Mom.
For the love of
Chill.
God. Promise.
I promise.
Good thing I didn't tell her I was sword fighting. Should have had a heart attack. Kind of perk point.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
They absolutely are drunks, but let's try.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
What do you mean by that?
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know.
I know.
Don't worry, Ma. Of course
Beat it
I'll
to
help.
death.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Yeah, I could have left a long time ago, but by speaking and using all the speech options, I get higher speech. So let's see what happened here while we were talking. Kind of main level point. Those are all the bad things. Too many. Plus minus. Last longer without food. 20% worse. Screw that. I'll never get this. Reduces stealth by 30% because you stink. Yeah. Stamina's better at night. If I sleep in shitty beds, I like it better. I might save that point for a little while. So in hard mode, that gives you 5 nourishment. In regular mode, it gives you 25. Oop. Now I could reach it. Apple. There. There's your hard code mode. Apples for days. Let's have some delicious lentil soup. Okay, that got me to 84. I know there's more stuff in there, but I'm trying to avoid a glitch.
Come here, I need your help.
Yes, sir.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay. So I got a few things to do here. Ooh, sword fighting lesson. Bag of charcoal. Collect the debt from Kunesh. Get the crossguard. Buy ale. And there they are. First thing I'm going to do is go to Kunesh. Because there's a glitch in getting the lockpicks. Especially in hard mode, I think. There's a chest in here. Don't take that chest, the one with Teresa's nails, until after you do Kunesh and get the lockpicks. At least that's what worked for me. I looked it up. I'm not the only one. There he is. Coonish. There's the axe.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal,
I'm doing this for
not
a
pay
reason.
your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that?
See, I want to fight
Did
him,
your thieving
but I
father
don't want
teach
to
you any
win.
manners? No?
I want to
Well, I'll
surrender
teach
so I
you
get
then.
another option.
Yeah.
Ow.
Is that all
Jab's
you-
pretty good at this game. It's a bit OP. But anyway,
Oh, shit.
there. I don't want to get damaged
You had
either.
it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
It didn't tell me. It's supposed to say find another way to get the chest.
They're a locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
That's what I was trying to do, trigger this quest. If I just beat him down, I wouldn't trigger the quest, and as far as I know, I wouldn't get the lockpicks. So he said Fritz might have one. And by fighting him and surrendering, I can get my buds to help me.
Good day, Henry.
Let's continue on before I do anything else. Try to get those lockpicks. Because if I get those, I can loot this whole town. Do I have a savior schnapps? No.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is
Even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian Dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't
and...
forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Politics.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Okay, Matthew.
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, The one right next to his freshly whitewashed house? You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
So let's go throw some shit and protect the honor of our king. I'll need your help in return. That's what I wanted.
All right, I'll do
That
it.
helps.
But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to Father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you
talk
up.
to Fritz.
Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Fritz.
Listen, there's this locked
Yes.
chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
There we go. 4 lockpicks. Chickens.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
I'm the clever one.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
There she goes. Ooh, I can hear the flies. Yeah. Ew. Henry.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Dodgers.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
I think that's his son.
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Our sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh, what a shot.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that!
You fucking dog.
Get him, Fritz. Oh, stamina.
What are you doing?
Dishek, I hate this guy.
Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way.
Let's go.
Run, guys.
Run, you coward!
I gotta fix my mouse. Real quick. There we go.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Meet him at Kunish's. Kunish. Shortcut. Need to pick poisonous herbs. I want to get that perk resistance. A birdhouse. Dove cut. There they are. Thought I lost them. Dirty horse. Yeah, you wait here a minute. These poisonous? That perk resistance is pretty good though.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Looked like Matthew took a beating.
Ah?
Four guys going after Kunish.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show
Welcome,
you.
Henry.
Did he not hear me? Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a rip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Yeah.
Give up.
Hide behind Fritz. Maybe I should. Anytime, guys.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I
Jeez.
have.
Somebody tried
You
to cut his
understand?
throat. Got his key. Take what you want, huh? X. I'm not going to unlock it. I want a lockpick. Get some experience. Find the sweet spot. There it is. And stay in it. Hammer nails. Okay, now that that's done, gonna go up here. We'll talk to this guy on the way. There's some savior schnapps in that chest, and I want to save it. Hi guys. Yanek, Yaroslav.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Got the crossguard. $74 health. Yeah, there's no indicators when you run out of stamina. Any of that stuff. Ma?
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Ma. Cheese, please. Already ate that. It refreshes every day, but this day never ends. Let's just take it all now that I have the lockpicks. No, she got me, right? Yeah. Nourishment 79. Perfect. Game saved. All of our stuff. It doesn't say steal. Bread and some more delicious cheese. Any over here? Cabbages. Easy lockpick. If it's in the middle, it's the easiest. You can actually leave and come back and get a better location. It's the outside ring. Oh shit, has to travel further. So let's leave it. That is a good location though, I just suck. Should be a different spot. Looks like a harder spot. We'll try to keep it right here. Chase it. $7. A dice that Henry made to bring him luck and love, which is why he'd rather not gamble with it. Let's take all this. I didn't want to mess with this stuff before I got the lockpicks, because I know if you take this stuff before, you don't get them. Because I just did it yesterday. Sword fighting, charcoal, and ale. Make sure it's a cold one. Hi, Ma.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Henry, what do you...
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword. Good luck, then.
How about some charcoal? Oh, actually. I want to sell this stuff. It loses quality pretty quickly.
How are you, Henry?
Hi.
Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck then.
46 apples. She's got $80. Don't need these because I can't use them yet. 2 bread, I might keep those. I think they keep for 4 days. Q. Yeah. Might as well sell this. That'll work. I get $22.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
I want 25.
What about this?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
I don't want to do it twice.
I'll go for that.
Pick all that stuff out. Pretzels.
Good health to you. God be with you.
I need 10. Basket. Hang on.
Let's talk about...
Why not?
Up this doesn't piss him off too much.
Are we agreed?
That's a poor offer. All right, sir.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. L to the hip. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Not sure I like that expression.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I'm gonna be right back. Now I'm ready. Let's get to it. Like I said, I want poisonous plants to get the resistance perk. I should look up what that means. Sage probably isn't poisonous. Just waiting on that guy to walk up there. Eh. Bah. There's a perk. Or a new level. Right now I'm collecting one at a time. As you level up, you get more than one. Pretty soon you're getting a whole field.
So, can we get started?
Yes, we can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Ow. Why are you attacking me?
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Once again. Very good. Good. Not bad. Now you're getting it.
Now you're getting
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. All right. Not bad. All right. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
You can actually kind of farm it right here. Every time you swing, you get strength and warfare, I think. And he's not going to fight back, so. Get in the corner.
Not bad. Again. Fine.
What the hell?
That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
He's right there. A lot of people find this game hard when they start and get all frustrated, but it's meant to be hard. Henry's a boy. As you play, you progress. It's pretty cool. Everything you do. Okay, let's go find something I know is poisonous.
Good health to you, Henry.
Hello, Johanka. Johanka. She's got her own DLC. we'll be doing that if we get that far. Shut up. Oh, this is the douche's house, huh? Yeah, she's sitting there. Where's he? There he is. I want to try something. Let's save this. Okay.
Welcome, Henry. What in God's name is he up to?
Gotcha. Pick a buddy. It's a nice outfit you're wearing. Where is it? Why am I whispering? Go, go, go. Stay in the spot. Oh, Chris Luck speaking. Is he gonna stay asleep? I can do it now. I got a little level. Trying to hurry. I'm out of here. Run back to my house. Put the stolen stuff in the chest. So that's probably a little better than throwing poop at his house. I'm drunk from my Savior schnapps. I'm gonna eat that. That's my stuff. I don't have the skill to use it. If I sneak around enough, I'll get it. Right now, I'll leave all this stuff in here. Ooh. Nice. Bianca will buy stolen goods, but I want to use them all at the same time. Oh shit, I was looking here. Just the ale. One left. My girlfriend will give me some.
God be with you, Henry.
Thank you. I'm not going to bore everybody by picking nettle all day.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin.
Coming. Henry. Yeah, give me a minute.
All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Tobias Fafar.
Here,
Just
burn.
as
If
you
it's
ordered.
charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
Don't like to talk while she's walking.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
5 Savior Schnapps.
Come, people, come!
Pitcher rail. I could actually go in here, rob this whole building and several others.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Come on up and buy!
But she'll walk out of here overburdened and with a little bit of money. Not as much as you would think. Make sure I don't have any stolen goods. This guy's gonna search me. Yeah, I'm clear.
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
No way.
What the hell do you think you're doing, hurting people like that?
Who saw me?
We won't put up with
I've
violent
gotten away
laws
with
here.
that several
Is that
times.
clear? It's definitely won't come
Oh,
cheap.
that's because I
You'll
let him
learn
live.
Crime doesn't pay.
80 bucks. My best skill is this.
All right, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise, but I'm in the service of the Lord of Ratai. So you better keep that in mind.
Okay.
What's of it?
I can't.
You don't.
This is the end of the game.
Hey,
So we'll
you.
load. They'll put me in jail. And I don't want to spoil the end of Skalitz, so we'll reload. I'm glad I saved it before mugging that guy. Now I could mug him now, but I'd have to kill him. We'll just let him go. I like his outfit. That's what I wanted.
God be with you, Henry.
Thanks.
Long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Here, enjoy.
Don't
God
punch your
save my
girlfriend.
lovely. You're looking well today. You're a beauty of...
Jump through this since we just did it.
The Deutsch...
Oh,
Well, I'd say... I need
a picture is.
Aye.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me to.
Out of the question. Thanks.
Save your snaps, please.
Vaniac. He promised...
What you?
Enough.
Hal?
Is that so? Really?
Awesome.
You bet I will.
There. The lockpicks will come in handy in the next stage of the game.
Everything forward.
Let's see how we're doing here. Two bread, 91 health. Meanie. I was going to say, I've done that a bunch of times and never had a problem, but I never left him alive either. One thing you could do that's kind of funny is you can, with your fight with Kunish, you could run up here and your father will kick his ass.
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Smart guy.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
That looks hot. Dad, can I have some gloves, please? You have gloves?
Do it.
Where's that gonna stab if it slips? It's gonna get stabbed right in the junk
Good.
by a hot sword.
Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Put that thing up against the wall or something.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Okay, I want to save it. Last time the game didn't save where it was supposed to, or where I thought it would. Instant save. Hi. I already have
Here
your
are
nails.
those nails you wanted.
Thanks.
Henry, what are you
So,
waiting
how's
for?
Bianca?
Bring those nails.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
You can still see
Will
where
you be going to the
Kunish
dance
punched
this
me.
evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be
That
on my
will
way.
do. Go and get those
Sword is
damn
truly
nails.
beautiful.
Fine lass, eh?
Fine what?
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Pretty sneaky. Rode up on those horses. Nobody noticed.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn.
Yes.
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
We want to hear that
I'd be glad to
story,
listen to
poor
it over a
horse.
cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
A lot of mystery behind him.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
What that belt he's wearing.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sassan.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
The messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh. Dun, dun. See his armor sparkling in the sun? Sigismund. Okay, you guys are up.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
They're so smart.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Flaming arrow just hit.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Okay, he's a badass. 4, 5. He's... Humans. That's brutal.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse!
Come on,
Ride to
guys.
Talbot. Tell them what's coming! Warn them.
I'd be jumping over that thing.
There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Okay. See, it didn't say game saved. Maybe that's because of hard mode. Get my sword out, just in case. Run, I am running. The guy will come up behind you. Never went for those horses.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Here they come. At least Teresa got away. My whistle distracted him. Oh, I took a hit. My hand, it looks like. Woohoo! Didn't think I was going to get away. If you're really fast, you could run to this horse. Go, Henry. You're on your ass. I do not want to catch a stray arrow. Serpentine. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a shortcut. I know my way to Kalberg. It's down that road. Yeah, follow that. Since they're not on my ass, get some stamina. Go, go, go. See if I can trip them up in the trees. They sound pretty close. Oh, don't go down there. There's a crossing coming up. Are they walk a little? Okay, run. I think this sword's pretty useless at this point.
Ostrigen!
What? Come this way.
Flee to Talmberg!
I just don't want them to draw their bow.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Oh.
Yeah.
Die balans like that false.
That worked.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ! Help! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanju! Husungine! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Hot wine and bandages. Sounds antiseptic.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
About time. Couldn't we do that first?
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Ow. A few moments later.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
And there's no barbs.
It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher.
It's armor piercing.
Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Look at him. Smiling.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Carry me. Good as new. Or Divish.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language.
They burned Skalitz to the ground.
Humans.
But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Everybody knows you're dead.
It's in God's hands now.
What's going on there?
No one else can help us.
Him and Father Godwin. They got
Anyway.
backstories.
Thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry.
Be a good DLC.
Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Talk to Sir Robard. It would help if he wasn't running from me. Let's try this.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
I hear you came from
They say he was a
Skalitz today.
swordsmith who moved to the countryside.
It must have
to
been
make
terrible.
If you don't talk to these people, you get a bad reputation. Let's scare her.
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry, too. Those foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Heavens above.
Reputation gained.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. Terrible cries of the wounded and the dying. I'll never forget it.
That's terrible.
It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But you're safe here now.
Me first. Sorry, the chick was...
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then.
Borjana.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
They're very nice.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Lady Stephanie, Divish's wife.
When you've done,
pretty young.
You can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
The way he says that, it makes me wonder if that's his bed. What was it? 0. Eat from butt. That'll give me 5. I'm so tired I'm falling over. Let's have some wine. Roast duck. Chili.
You're that lad from Skalitz?
Yes.
What in heaven's name happened there?
I can tell you what happened, but I don't understand why. We were just going about our usual business when the soldiers came and began their slaughter. Anyone who couldn't flee to the castle was cut down. They destroyed everything. It's a miracle I escaped with my life.
Didn't give me any reputation. Ooh, Cheese City. Delicious apples. Let's eat a few of these. My question is, am I going to wake up starving anyway? We'll save those, they last a while. Where's that duck? $37.63. Wow. Duck is good. Oh, I just ate a Savior Schnapps. 98. I might be a little sleepy. Mountain Steel. Mountain Steel. Divicious Horse. Mount. So this one's mine. In there. Sleep, please. Uh-oh.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
Milady.
Did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you.
Lady
Really
would never
shouldn't.
do such a thing.
You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here.
Huh.
You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it. if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Bianca, yeah, let's go with that.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father.
She should like
I know
that.
it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
Success.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us. But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Okay, we'll try this.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
It worked.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
That's gotta
I looked towards the
appeal
tavern
to
and
her.
saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport.
Henry's over there now.
There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you
Yeah.
thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I
I'll
whistled.
never forget the horror.
I didn't fight humans.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavit. I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king
7 years.
and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no
And
avail.
25 when she got him back.
We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy.
25
He had no time for
plus
me
a
at
couple
all.
years.
But at least we were in the city. And
She's under
there was
30.
something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Wait, don't take the chicken. Oh, man.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry.
I enjoyed
Good night.
smelling the chicken.
And God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Nightmares.
Move in, people! Come on, running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us. Don't be a coward.
Bad dream.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Uh-oh. Might need that. One? Yeah, hold one. Just hit one for the sword and hold it for the torch, apparently.
Some scarlet serf, and you'll happily tell them.
Let's
God be
get
with
some
you.
speech.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Roebuck. Didn't he tell you anything? Good luck to you. God be with you.
You know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Dun, dun, dun.
Farewell.
Such a big army, we might not even hold out against the first offensive.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
The best thing would be to join forces with Skalitz and wipe Sigismund's bastards off the face of the earth.
That's probably why they attacked so quick, so we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Ah, you might be right. Good day to you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. The It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Skalitz folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
Farewell.
My mom say Dad's bones hurt. When it does, it rains.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
I know, right? So was I.
Take care.
May seem tedious, but every time you talk to somebody, your speech goes up. Player skills. Q. Progress 17%.
God be with you.
Grayed out.
Luck to you.
Nothing new.
Good health.
Good day to you.
Good day.
God be with you.
Usually a
Jesus
couple
Christ be
days.
praised.
Yeah.
You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
You sure?
I overheard a scout Divish sent to see how things looked in Skalitz. It's Sigismund's soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund.
God be with you.
God be with you.
Do you know what's happening?
I don't know, but I think I saw horsemen. Probably Sigismund and his mercenaries come to raid us.
Farewell.
Don't be too optimistic.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Farewell.
I had 17. Now it's at 20, so yeah. Every time you talk to somebody, it goes up.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet!
Donkey.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Balding.
That's the guy that locked him up for 7 years.
I've seen since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a short way to enter now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in
What
his
do you
body.
think about the flight
I
of
want
the
you to keep a
Skalitz?
close eye on
I'd
everything
say Sir
nearby.
Radzig is a fine
Sigismund will surely have
He
sent
made the
spies.
most.
He was
and
lucky
likely
that-
men
That's
as
just-
well to follow the Skalitz people.
Take care
Now
now.
he knows
Better
they've
get this
fled.
speech before
Keep
they
your eyes
leave.
peeled and report everything to me at once.
What do you
Understood?
So am I.
My God.
Thank you.
I reckon that's...
Not really?
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
I know, but everybody's leaving.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain.
Yeah, hold them up.
Sigismund must be seething with rage.
It's just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times.
I need to have a
Why do
word
you
with
ask?
you.
He must be a
Just a
fine
minute,
lord.
please.
Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make the skin crawl.
I see.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Shut up, old man.
May the Lord watch over you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing you. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robart will flare his skin off our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robart really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Maybe I shouldn't keep him waiting.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I'm glad that
Maybe he'll leave.
maybe to birth.
Reckon we'll...
Come on.
Right away. I was. May the Lord watch over you.
Yes, sir?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
You just want me to stand here? I'm watching the battlements. There's a light down here. Sorry, there's a light down here.
Farewell.
Yep. Nice and rainy. Light's still on. Oh, that guy's... Is he chasing me? Run, Henry! I'll hide.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Wait till morning. Okay.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
This is not good.
Jesus! We're coming at the blood scallops!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
It's good.
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Dun, dun, dun. Nice armor. Helmet sucks. Yay. Davish is the man.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Markwart. Feel me looking at you? Talk to Sir Robert. Let's go this way. I'll catch up to you, Robert. Nourishment 73. What's old?
Good morning.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry, but I reckon Votiver, the pond keeper, wouldn't let even Sigismund interrupt his business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming, wasn't it?
And no mistake. That army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like bugs.
That's very true.
Good luck then.
Well, this castle's a little better.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Votiver's your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. If he hadn't already sold...
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. Farewell.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good luck, then.
Good day to you.
Oh, jeez.
Take
Haven't
care now.
seen this character model.
Good day to you. What?
Is there someone here?
Try vote.
Votiva.
Take care. Good morning. May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
Standing in the right spot.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votiver. May the Lord watch over you.
Hello.
God be with you.
Thank you. And a lot of blessings too.
Don't worry. We're safe.
Safe? Sigismund and...
God be with you.
Goodbye. Good morning.
Morning.
God bless.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord...
I think I got most of them.
Aye, but maybe they won't let us in next time.
No buts.
May the Lord watch over you.
We'll be stricken like Sodom and Gomorrah.
I pray you're wrong.
Trader right here.
Good day to you. Take care
Don't
now.
need them. Open.
Good day to you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Yeah.
Is there someone here who trades in...
Hungry for anything, but he can...
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Speeches 2, that's 6. Do you know who I am? I don't like that. That's a lie. Let's use this one.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Farewell.
Hi.
Good health to you.
Aren't you the charcoal guy?
Good luck to you.
God be with you. Take care.
Talk to Sir Robar. Got distracted. What are you guys doing, huh?
God bless.
You must be pulling my...
God be with you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
It's always about spit.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Strategic position. Afraid.
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
The root of all evil.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Let me out before I lose my temper.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
So why'd you send me here to talk to him anyway? Could just jump on my horse and jump off the moat here. Or don't take the horse. Let's go up here. Hello.
The Lord be praised.
Pay you
What's
back
on your
for
mind?
sneaking up on me. Well, I was trying to sleep.
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
Dun, dun.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Let's get some more speech.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
That's where I got it. It's in my pocket.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear. And I'll certainly ask where I'm going.
$20.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz. To ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
May the Lord watch over you.
That was quick. Yeah, I'm gonna borrow your room, okay? Change clothes. You know, since you're a lady. What do we got? Equip. Equip. Take you and you. 37 arrows. You. It's a long sword, so I could use a shield, but I don't think I need it. Which bow is this? And I'm in strength 2. I have strength 1. Yeah. So we'll take this one and grow into it.
My lady.
She would scream.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
I didn't recognize you at all. I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Now get dressed and take your clothes off. This one here. Steel. Oh. Get straight. I'll go up in the roof. I've been stuck there before. Right,
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
Farewell.
Yeah, I'm free.
Yeah.
Get the Skalitz. Oh. Yeah, just thought I'd start a new game for the hell of it. Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
I haven't decided. I got all the negative perks. Looks like I'm going more archery. There's all kinds of ways you can play it. You can play as a monk or a priest. I've played as a drunk guy. Some funny cutscenes that way. It does a little bit in some of them because he staggers and he points his arm out. The trick is, if you get more than half drunk, you can't see. You get blurry. So right before a cutscene, well, you got to time it so it takes effect right before a cutscene.
Hey, answer to my prayers just when I wanted to vent my rage
Okay.
on someone.
Start
You
venting.
poor son. Come here, Lily Lip.
Oh,
Yeah.
strength
Gone
point.
weaker than. Stop, please. Spare me.
No money option?
No, forget it. Now you bastard!
He's a rich man. Puppies are poisonous. I'm trying to get that perk, resistance, collecting poisonous herbs. Oh. Shortcut, kinda.
Hey!
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me! I'm nothing!
Yeah, he's right, he is nothing. But there's a treasure over here. There's a guard that patrols too. I've got to be careful. He caught me last time. I'm gonna wait till he comes out. He should come out any time. I was pretty much on the same track last time. Maybe I could see him. I don't see him. Run down here. Go, Henry, go. Last time he saw me, right as I was running away. Nourishment 86. Nice axe. Go play with Runt. Strength isn't high enough for the bow I have, or I'd shoot that nest. And him.
What's going on there? Hey, answer to my prayers. Just I'm going to enjoy this. Dear God.
Wrong guy. His shit's better than mine. That's better than mine, isn't it? 3, 50%, and a 9. I'm tempted to go find treasures. There's so many around this area. Just once you go in, you can't come out. You know that.
Bailiff, you didn't run like me. A guy with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. Just wait a minute. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Nice rainy day. Dad's joints were right. You might find the treasures were the friends you met on the way.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Yeah, I was just saying, ancient treasure map 5's out there, and about 6 of the lesser treasures. Doggone. Why am I overloaded?
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Vishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's?
Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the men? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
I hate this guy.
How do you think I ran?
I'm tired of him.
We see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Ah.
Try this.
Shit!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
You can't catch him. Now that I got a spade, there's a small treasure over here. Under the dove cut. Baron.
But I know this goblet. It belongs to Baron. But who knows? Maybe he managed to get away. Now what?
Yeah, that saves you a trip. When you get to Rete and talk to Kunish, he says, I could tell you about a treasure. I heard him talking. Which overweight am I? Need any arrows? Get rid of some of this stuff at the house. Food doesn't weigh much. That's the right one? Yeah. Those Get lots of bows. Alright.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here. So, let's get to it.
Poor Henry.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes.
This
Can't you see the
you
sword?
Asshole.
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got.
Babe Ruth, maybe?
Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it.
Like it's not heavy enough. He's got those iron rings on it.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go.
I'll show you how to beat Runt.
You're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Run! Run up here. Get up here. There. Now what are you going to do? I don't think this will work because I'm one level short. Oh, it worked. I hit him in the head.
What's the matter? Come on!
You can't beat him, but you could have fun with him. Long distance arrow, huh? This shit.
You know how this one ends.
Yeah, I know. Die, Bishop, you dick.
Get him!
Don't think he could kill him either.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, Gunther!
Alright, what's wrong with the view?
The games are over.
Don't know what that is. Hope it clears up. Well, that was a weird glitch. I'm glad it cleared up. The prologue's done. Best tutorial ever.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
That's cool how it changed from his mom's
Hallelujah.
voice to her
I
voice.
thought you'd never wake.
She's filthy.
Were you having a nightmare?
Dirty girl.
Teresa?
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious
You're awake.
days later.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radek he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised.
I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Come on, Henry.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Still hasn't taken
felt
a
as
bath.
good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Yay, food. This is my home now. This is my stuff. I'm gonna end this here though. Take a little break. I'll probably come back later. Have some real lunch. Thanks everybody for watching.